Hello everyone, welcome to a new Let's Play. Today we're going to be starting Rise of the Third Power. So this is the cool little JRPG inspired game that I played a bit ago. The demo was pretty neat, so I think I'm probably going to play the full game. I found out from the comments since then that this is the new game from the developers of RFL, which is pretty cool. I've always heard really good things about that game, and I should probably play it sometime. But for now, we're going to play Rise of the Third Power. So let's go. If you don't know what this is because you didn't watch the demo video or whatever, it's basically just a turn-based RPG. So, yeah, fairly difficult. You may have to grind occasionally if you don't make wise choices. I think I'm just going to go for the standard difficulty. I don't like how this one says you may have to grind occasionally. I don't like that. So I think I'm just going to go for standard difficulty, so that we don't really have to grind. You know, I'm not totally against grinding, but if I can avoid it, I would like to. So if the normal difficulty is more balanced towards not having to grind and just make good decisions, I would rather do that. Thank you, Evelyn Hall and Joey Peters. This has got to be just about the stupidest plan anyone has ever come up with. Oh, we didn't have, like, character art before. My memory failing me, or was kidnapping the princess not your idea? That doesn't mean I don't think it's stupid. Love your face. I don't know how you ever got Raina to go along with this. Sounds like something you got out of a fairy tale. Yeah, but if this were a fairy tale, we'd be the bad guys. Remember you being like the thief kind of character. Maybe we are. Alright. So we're kidnapping the princess, eh? I mean, you're a pirate. She appears to be like a thief type. This makes sense, if I'm remembering correctly from the demo. Luckily, they don't see us up here. We are on a roof, after all. We're gonna do the jump down and knock those two out. Evening, gentlemen. What the? This is a restricted area, civilian. I don't know who the hell you are or how you got here, but you're under arrest. Drop your pistol. Now. I don't see either of you brandishing a weapon. How are you going to make me drop my pistol? Sorry, mate, I like this pistol. Boom. Boom. Okay, this is really... This is... They have way more in here than they did in the demo, I know. Big shock. But they didn't have, like, the character art in the demo. They didn't have, like, sound effects and stuff, as far as I could tell. And they only had one song, so yeah, they've added a lot of stuff since the demo. The demo was probably an early build. Don't rough them up too badly, kid. Our reputation's bad enough as is. Yeah, I know the drill. Hey, since we're probably not going to make it out of this one, I just wanted to say... Thanks for doing this. Oh my god, do not get sentimental on me right now, kid. You really know how to suck all the fun out of dying, Rowan. Alright. I like that our main character is kind of older. Usually your main character in a RPG/JRPG is kind of like, you know, a young adventurer, fresh out on the world, the chosen one, but no, Rowan appears to just be like a washed up pirate, which I kind of like. I really like that aesthetic. It's super cool. It's funny. We're not an idealistic, bushy-tailed adventurer. "15 years have passed since the guns of the Great War at last fell silent. Conflict rocked the world, leaving half a generation of men and women lying dead on the battlefield." Jeez. In time, Dimitri Noraskov, the hero of the defeated kingdom of Arkadyan, rose from the ashes. He saw his king as a coward for surrendering, and a traitor for submitting to the Treaty of Evenhart. So it said the guns of the war specifically fell silent, so are we going for more like a steampunk time period kind of thing? Because yeah, I mean, we saw that we had a gun. I don't know if we'll go full-blown steampunk. We might just be like the Age of Industry or something, but... So did his people. They supported Noraskov when he overthrew the king. They supported him as he reclaimed the lands that had been taken from them, and they supported him as he raised an army. Noraskov had theorized that the nations of the world were still too wearied by the Great War to oppose him. Thus far, his gambit has proven successful. The Arkadyan Empire shows no signs of curbing its aggression. It is feared by many that a reprise of the Great War that at one time could have been prevented is now all but inevitable. Yeah, so someone was mad their land was taken, they raised a big crazy rebel army, and everybody's like, I'm tired of war and I don't want to put this down, so now it's kind of gotten to the point where we're gonna have to put it down because we let it get out of hand. But there are those that believe it can yet be stopped. Is that us? Chapter 1, From the Jaws of Defeat. This music makes me think of Pirates of the Caribbean for some reason. You know the main Pirates of the Caribbean song? Dun 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 dun. It makes me think of that. Okay, so why are we doing this again? Kidnapping the princess was your goddamn idea, and you don't even know why we're doing it? Reina said we had to stop the wedding. She wanted to talk with the princess. I don't know. Kidnapping her just makes sense. Well, you can have her explain it to you when we make it out of this alive, then. If I die without ever knowing, I'm gonna be pissed. What a couple of dorks. I like the writing so much so far. The characterization for these two in particular is pretty funny. Looks like 2 soldiers, 1 officer, 2 unarmed nobles. Any chance we could sneak past the nobles and flank the guards? Nope, we're going in hot. Well, here goes nothing. Yeah, take a swig! What are you doing? I'm taking the alcohol so I don't feel pain as much. And I go into an alcoholic rage. Rowan! Hey, we're about to die. Can you cut me a little slack? I fight better drunk anyway. That better be true. Yeah, I'm super into this so far. This is basically exactly what I wanted. A nice classic JRPG like this. Injected into my veins. Ah, and here's our battle system. Yeah! Tutorial combat. Energy MP for ability use is obtained in a variety of ways. For example, Karina regains energy quickly each turn in battle, whereas Rowan's is earned by taking damage or using his slash ability. After combat, all party members regenerate 50% of their MP. Okay, so from what I remember of the demo, you could kind of make Rowan like a crazy damage dealer, or you could make him a tank. I'll probably lean more towards tank, just because him getting his MP back by taking damage seems pretty cool. I also just like the idea of our main character being the tank. I really do love the sprite work in this game. I was very, very impressed in the demo with it. So, God, this is so cool. I'm so hyped. Hell, well, we're outnumbered and I'm out of sleeping powder. Can you handle it, kid? No sweat. My pack's full of this stuff. Okay, good. I'll taunt the one in the cape. You put the mage to sleep and we'll focus down the last one. Sounds good to me. Let me at him. Combat start. Orders speed. Okay, so... Wait, shit. I already forgot your directions. So we... Oh no. So you said, okay, sleeping powder. Put a target to sleep for 2 turns. Any direct damage to the target will break this effect. Okay, I think Rowan said he would taunt the one in the cape. We put one of the gunners to sleep, and then we take out... Yeah, okay. Night-night. Alright, that's cool. So I didn't really use status effects that much in the demo. I did use taunts, of course. So I'm gonna taunt the mage. Yeah, I flipped you off. How do you feel about that? Haha! Oh, you do AoE damage. Okay, maybe taunting you wasn't the best idea, since you can just hit both of us anyway. Fire 2? What does that mean? Are you charging a spell? Quit that. 50% more damage to bleeding targets. Unfortunately, I haven't bled anyone. Well, let's take out that mage first. Mage is dangerous. I know it didn't say to take out the mage first, but, heavy damage to a target. Yeah, and some of our abilities do have cooldown. Yeah, okay, so... Would a slash finish you off? It would. There's... yeah. Here we are. Yeah, the animation in the combat feels very good. So wait. You're out, right? Or did your... or is that saying that your sleep wore off? Okay, you're not going until next turn, so... Okay, you're a guard captain. So it was good for me to put you asleep at the time. Okay, yeah, that has a cooldown. Ah, this is some cool combat. I really, really like this. God, I love JRPGs, RPGs. This leans more towards the JRPG side, but it does bring in a lot of things from Western elements from what the Steam page told me, which is cool. I do love that. Mix the best of both worlds, which you always want. But God, the animation and art and everything. Man, after playing this, the demo, and probably after I finish this, I'm like, man, I need to play RFL. Because that was kind of like on the back burner for me for a long time. I just never quite got to it. Victory! There's so many cool little games like this on Steam that kind of go overlooked when they really shouldn't. Hopefully this one gets even more popular than RFL was, because RFL has like overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. Alright, those guys shouldn't wake up for a few hours at least. What's next in this ridiculous plan? Hey, Attitude, have another drink. We did stab them, and I even shot one, so I don't know if one of them's waking up at least. It looked like you shot that bullet into his skull. Now you're talking. Miss Reina knows the castle pretty well. Princess Ariel's room is on the second floor below this one. Take out the guards, find Ariel, and use the sleeping powder on her, then you get us out of the city. Rowan, are you even listening to me? Sorry, this bottle's really deep. For the love of... would you give it a rest already? Yeah, that's the good stuff. And you're the one who told me to drink. Yeah, a sip? Fine. And I was listening, Princess. Downstairs sleeping powder, I got it. Let's go. Oh, that didn't make you any less grumpy at all. God, I'm kind of looking forward to Rowan just being the grumpy dad of the group. Oh, okay. I thought that was like a goddess statue from like a Dragon Quest or something for a second. Kitty! Pet the kitty. I pet the kitty. That might be thumbnail material right there. Treasure. Lesser heal. Good. Supply of potions. We took a beating that last fight. Better make sure we're healed up before the next. Yeah, try not to forget. It's not like our wounds will just heal up on their own. Wow. Just calling me an idiot for maybe thinking that. Revive. Revives an unconscious character. Okay, well, luckily nobody's unconscious. Okay, it is Y to open this. So, yeah, we do not just heal for free. So let's do that. Ooh, we have a map. Oh, this kind of map. I thought it was a map of the area. Oh, God! This game big. This game big. Holy, this game big. Oh my God. We might be here a while. I am down, though. I am very down. Since this is a, you know, an RPG, I usually give RPGs the hour-long treatment. Unfortunately, I won't be able to today because I gotta get this video up. So today will probably be a 30-minute episode, but future episodes, assuming I can handle it, will be, an hour. Because, yeah, I think it makes it, better to watch and everything. That looks like a shortcut that we come back from later, because there's like a bar in front of the door. This one has a lock. There is treasure. Gems, a handful of tiny gems, cut and polished, low value. Sell these. Okay, so it does tell us if it's a selling fodder item or if we should keep it. I wouldn't want to sell, like, you know, mini metals or something. I don't know if there's any point in doing this, but I'm pressing A on everything just to make sure it isn't one of those games where we can find items hidden in, like, cabinets and stuff. You just have to interact with them. Doesn't seem like it. Hopefully it also hasn't taken the thing from classic JRPGs where there's like, you walk through a wall, there's a wall that's just an invisible wall, and you walk through it and there's treasure at the end of it. God, that was one of my most hated things in old JRPGs. Like, it was always cool when you found one, but God, was it annoying finding them all. Looking at you like Final Fantasy IV and the first Bravely Default. Sleeping powder should keep these two knocked out for a while. Yep, okay. So you say the same thing for both of them. We came from that room. Was there anything else in here? Okay, yeah, we dragged you. Reina's sleeping power should do the trick. It'll be a while before this guy wakes up. Anything in the... No? Okay. Wow, the game does save a lot. We do have manual saves, right? Let's check that really quickly. Looks like we do. We do. Good. I always like having manual saves. In case I screw up the recording, we can just revert back instead of having to be like, well, my recording messed up. The LP is gone. It's always sad when that happens. Hello. Whoa there, good morning and welcome to Castle Evanhart, home of House Lyriada, ruling family of Sarinthia. Hope you don't take offense to me saying so, but you don't exactly strike me as guests of the royal wedding. Not sure how you got in here, but I'm afraid you'll have to come with me. I don't think so, mate. I could have given you a pirate voice, but my only pirate voice is like an absolutely ridiculous pirate voice, so I'm just like, I like the voice I'm giving you. You seem very tired. That's the voice I'm giving you. Yeah, this music sounds like Pirates of the Caribbean music. I'm not sure if it's because it uses same kind of instruments that are normal in, like, pirate music, or what, but it makes me think of Pirates of the Caribbean. It makes sense, since Rowan is a pirate. Whoa, watch out, Rowan, that was elite. Elite? What? How? This looks like another random jackass. I haven't shot yet to me. Okay, well, just trust me. Elite enemies are tough, and they drop special loot, too. Ooh. Looks like her armor is tough. I can deal with that by sundering it. I can use Eviscerate to whittle her down, too. Combat start, though. Defense up. Okay, so how do I know you're elite? I'm guessing you get that buff at the beginning of the fight. And then what else? Is it because you're a special color? I don't know. Okay, so I could put you to sleep, but I don't see much of a reason to. So I could sunder your armor. Oh, that removes all defensive effects, too. Okay, yeah, no, let's sunder. What else can we see about you? So, status effects, defense up, damage 21 to 26, type physical, speed 40, tank, strengthens defense. Okay. Ooh, so it specifically said tank. I wonder if that's like a job class, or like a... Not a job class, like a specialty or specialization for you that maybe we can put on our characters at some point, too. I think we can make them tank, DPS, healer, mage... that kind of stuff. That'd be pretty neat. I think people said in the first, their first game, RFL, that you could kind of spec your units into classes, which is cool. From what I saw of the demo for this game, it seems like you just kind of build your class by investing in different things on the skill tree, but it might be different here. Alright, well I do like me some bleed. Does 10 to 13 at first, and then 60 over 3 turns. Yeah, I remember really liking the animations in combat. It was so cool. So we did already taunt you. Bleeding effect that scales with rage. Deal heavy damage. I'm gonna go ahead and use the pistol first since it has a long cooldown. Seems like a good call to me. It does seem like the combat isn't totally a joke either, which I usually like in JRPGs, because it's always rough when combat becomes like... well, not becomes, but is always an absolute joke, and there's like never any scary combats. I like to be challenged a lot, but I don't like to have to grind. And there is a way to balance that. Games do that. So, deals more damage to bleeding targets. You're bleeding. But yeah, I like when the game is balanced enough that you can have like really difficult battles without any feeling like, you know, it's just a whatever fight. While not having to grind. CRPGs do that really well, actually. So we have 2 bleeds. I do find it funny that you can stack the bleed. Because we have your bleed, and then we have Rowan's bleed. And those are 2 different types. It doesn't just add the damage onto each other. Oh, yeah, that defense up that you got is actually some really scary defense up. You're still taunted, right? I can't examine you. Can I? Yeah, I can. Doesn't say you're taunted. Well, let's re-taunt you just in case. It was 3 turns, right? Do they actually have a status effect? Heroic Strike. Oh no. I don't like the sound of that. That sounds like you're about to use your limit break. Defense down? Oh boy. Booze? No, it reduces defense. It heals me, but it reduces my defense. Don't like the sound of that. If that bleed killed you... Okay, no, that wasn't so bad. We're good. We're good. We're learning. So yeah, when they have that defense up, I thought it was just like a slight defense increase, but I did like no damage. So that was a big defense increase. Our currency is ducats. We got 1. Well, you had 1? Oh no. Hi. How we doing? Yeah? Okay. I bet if we're quiet, we can sneak up on that other patrol. They'll probably come back this way, though. If we jump them from behind, we'll get the first strike in battle. Okay. Good call. Yeah, you're pretty good at this whole murdering people from behind thing. Stop it. You're gonna make me blush. Oh. We're gonna sleeping powder shake with the guy. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, so are they gonna come all the way back over here? Ooh, book title. Okay, so there is stuff you can read here. Solar Sect, Liberty and the Light of Freedom. Sun, Moon, and Stars, The Faithful of Rin. The Beauty of Tradition in Ardo Rita. Okay. Interesting. So you guys do have vision cones, so I imagine I have to actually get in those. Like, if I stand right here, I'm good. Yeah, okay, we're good. Luckily, you guys can't see very far. So how far do you walk this way? Okay, now we can get you. Oh, I can't just run into them. I do have to actually press A on them. Sneak attack. Okay, so who do we want to take out? So you have increased defense. You have randomly attacks? What are these things? Area of effect attacks all targets. Maybe these are just talents that you guys have. So there's no point. I think we should take out the mage first. Yeah, let's just hit the mage, I think. Not even use eviscerate, just stab you. And then we'll stab you again next turn. You're going to taunt because yeah. So you do AoE attacks, there's no point in taunting you. You probably don't do a lot of damage because you're a tank. I'm gonna do you. Oh yeah, can't I taunt everybody too? I think I can, right? I think there's like a AoE taunt thing. Oh, you're building up to a fire too. No you're not. You're building up to death is what you're building up to. Out of here. Not dealing with that. Okay, we probably do need to heal here. Alright, lesser heal on Rowan. Good stuff. Owie. Quit that. Let's eviscerate you, the castle guard. Big DiMaggio. And so you're still taunted. So let me just verify. Does it? I don't think it shows a status effect. Like, I don't think it shows them having a status effect for being taunted. I just have to remember how many turns they're still taunted for. Weird. Okay. Well, that would finish you off. Or I could shoot you. You have strength and defense, though. I need to use the defense lowering thing on you. Sunder armor. There we go. Get rid of that defense, why don't we? Yeah, that defense is no joke. You get a lot of it. Ha 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 ha. I love the little laugh. It kind of sounds like the laughing in Final Fantasy VI, like Kefka and stuff. Alright. What do I want to do? Eviscerate you? Eviscerate you. I feel like Karina's probably going to be one of my favorite characters. I don't know. Well, we can actively switch our characters around all the time, so I may not need to have a favorite set of characters. I can probably just use everybody, since we saw in the demo we can just freely switch whenever we want, which is always neat when it's in the game. Boom. Yay, we murdered! Lesser heal and a bronze key. What is the bronze key for? Huh. Man, is that thing empty yet? Oh. But I need that for battle. Okay, we'll let all these guards sleep off our sleeping powder in there. If anybody finds them, they'll see my empty flask and just think they're drunk. And they really won't remember anything? Somebody used it on me once. Woke up with a hell of a hangover and my memory was pretty much gone. Should buy us enough time to grab the princess and get the hell out of here, though. Now, let's go see what your bronze key unlocks. And you're sure it wasn't just a regular hangover? Yes, damn it. Probably. Anyway, we've got a bronze key now. Let's see what we can do with it. Alright, let's. So, that door is barred, so I doubt it's gonna work on that. So there was 2 doors that had a lock. The only problem is the padlock's on that side. Hey you. Hey you. I am here, I am your death. They acted like that was like all of the enemies, but it doesn't seem like it was actually. So, okay, this is a situation where I'm going to sleep powder one of you. So, bye-bye. Out of here. Okay, and you just pistol the mage, and then we'll finish the mage off next turn. Owie. Because Karina can take a few hits. And that fire is scary. Alright, so I think I'm going to let Rowan take out the mage. I believe Rowan does enough damage to do it. And I'm going to use your bigger damage on that character. Okay, the sleep wore off. Yeah, the mage is dead. Before you got an action too. Luckily mages are pretty slow. Alright, you attack them, and then Rowan can attack them next turn, and you can attack the character with more HP. We might need to heal up, though. At least, Karina. Because you're not looking super good. I think you could take one more hit, maybe? Yeah, Sunder Armor actually doesn't do any damage at all. I'm realizing now. I thought the character I hit before just had, like, ridiculous defense, but yeah, that's just for lowering defense. And nothing more. I think you can take another hit, Karina. Yeah, see, you're fine. You're fine. Just bleeding in the gut, maybe a little bit. But other than that, absolutely fine. I usually do prioritize speed in these games, and I think that'll probably be the case in this as well. I love speed, because you can just go get an action before the enemies can even hit you, which can make random battles a lot easier, but also really, really help out in boss fights. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop a healing item on each of you. And we're approaching when I'll probably end the video off. Okay, so we can open 2 doors. We got this one. And it goes to where exactly? Okay, maybe they both go to the same place. I want to be thorough, so I gotta make sure, you know? Just gotta be sure. The other one was hanging out over here? Yeah. Hello, door. Can you, like, just go straight down to a treasure chest or something? That would be just dandy. You would make my day. Nope. Just down here. Yeah, so it seems like they both just led to the same place. Kind of what I expected. Looks like this is the barracks. Most of the guards are probably sleeping. Ah, yeah, listen to this soundtrack. The soundtrack's so good. It makes me all happy for JRPG nostalgia. Let me look. And considering the Nintendo Direct that came out recently, I'm going to be getting a lot of JRPG nostalgia this year. There are a couple of guards, but this place is full of giant toads. Keep your voice down. Oh, I didn't know you weren't whispering. Wait, toads? Yes, the barracks is crawling with them. Don't let them touch me. Okay, but we're going to have to fight them, right? I imagine we're going to have to fight them, so... Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this first episode off here. Very, very impressed with this so far. Very excited for what's to come. So, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.